Okay, let's have a little walk around this. I think it's a 1963, this one. Land Rover Series 2A, 88-inch petrol, genuine station wagon, this one. We've even got the original Buff logbook from when it was new that says it's a station wagon. Finished in deep bronze green with a white roof, or cream roof. Fitted with deluxe bonnet with spare wheel mounted on the bonnet, freewheel front hubs, overdrive. It's got the correct deep side sills for a Series 2A of its age, which a lot of them have lost by now. It's also got tow pack with electrics, mechanically standard apart from the fitting of it's got a Weber carburettor on it, and really rather lovely actually. I did about 50 miles on this yesterday and it performed utterly faultlessly. It's one of the nicest Series 3s I've ever driven, I think. Right, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Now, it was restored, according to the history, and we've got absolutely stacks of history on this one. It's restored about 20 years ago, I think, back in the early 90s, at which time it had new front dumb irons on it, new rear chassis legs, cross member, all sorts of things. And was done really rather well. One thing somebody did do on it though, back in the day, I think, when nobody wanted their Series 2 to look old, someone has fitted Series 3 front wings to it rather than the Series 2A ones. We've got a photo of it back in about 1980 with the Series 3 front panel on it and the Series 3 lights and everything. Now someone has blanked over the Series 3 light pods with checker plate, and someone's seen sense and put a proper Series 2A front panel back in with the inset lights, but it has got Series 3 front wings on it. As I say, but with the lights back where they should be. As I say, the paint is quite heavily patinated because it is 20 years old now, which does actually give it a bit of extra charm. But there's a big chunk here which has come off, which has been touched in with the correct-ish shade of paint, should we say. It's still bronze green, but slightly darker shade, and a bit there, and a couple of bits there and there. And best off probably leaving it alone, really. Looking down the sides, it actually looks very straight. The near side modesty cover is a little bit crinkled, but it is 49 years old now. So I think that's only to be expected. But near side front wing, apart from say a touched in bit there, obviously it's got the Series 3 vent there, another touched in bit there and a couple of bits up there, been touched in up here as well. Scuttle corner has obviously had some work in the past, but actually sounds like it's metal in there certainly. That's all been, and up here it's all good. A-post all looks good. Passenger door, bit of electrolytic reaction just in the bottom corners under the paint, but looks pretty good apart from that. But it's very dent free up here actually. The door tops are only a couple of years old as well, according to the history, and they've been recently replaced. Yeah, there's no play in those or anything. Passenger door frame all looks good. It has also had new footwells in it. There's a bill for those. They're all nice. Passenger side there. It's got carpets in it. 3 seats across the front. The original type standard seats, and twin benches in the back. Obviously no seat belts, being a 1963 model, and it runs the correct gearbox and everything. It's got its Safari headlining in it. We have got still some of the original Safari trim that goes around the windows and everything, but it was in such a bad state the previous owner removed it. It was they don't survive very well at this age, but we have got some of it. Seat boxes all look good. Near side rear wing all looks nice. Up here around the window side, it's been sort of, as I say, touched in a bit round there. Looking underneath it, it's actually really rather good. Yeah, it's had a rear quarter chassis on it by the look of it. But I like it under there. Oh, it's got a matching set of tyres in it as well, 205 65s I think. What are they? 205 R16s, sorry. Around the tail end, all looks rather good. Say some reaction under the paint and stuff on the bottom of the tailgate here. It looks like it's been touched in by hand along the bottom of the tailgate. The rest of the paint looks like it's been properly sprayed actually. In the back here, all good. It's all nice in there. Tailgate frame is okay. Carrying on round, and say cross member looks good. Carrying on again, very straight down the driver's side, really nice. When it was painted, it must have looked, 20 years ago, it must have looked a really nice job. It's flaking a bit on the corners, just down there and around here. It's been touched in, some paint flaking off has been touched in up there. The roof is original, I think, by the look of it, paintwork wise, and it is sort of lifting a bit just in the corners and stuff. Again, driver's door, a few touched in areas down there. A-post, very good again. And again, the scuttle corner has been done on the driver's side, but again, it feels as if it's dingy, it feels as if it's metal in there rather than plod, but can't be 100% sure. But that looks quite nice. The paint colour is very slightly different there, so I think that's been done subsequent to its restoration. Very slightly different bronze green. Offside front wing, touched in there, and there. But I'm saying I like it, and I love the way it drives. In here, bulkhead all looks good there. It looks nice at the top there. It's had new footwells in it. All look good. Yeah, there we have it really. I think it's rather super actually. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take part exchanges, we take Visa and MasterCard credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world, obviously the cost. That's about it. End.